Hey, hi, hello, welcome to Lost.in.prose, where we talk about all things bookish. And in today's video, we are doing our very first reading vlog. That is really, really interesting. I am extremely excited for a reading vlog, honestly. I've not done that before, and I think my most favorite thing to watch on BookTube are reading vlogs or bookstore vlogs, honestly. And after a failed attempt of a bookstore vlog at Shanghai, because, well, we weren't allowed to shoot there. But anyway, we have a reading vlog. And for the reading vlog, I've selected a book that is completely out of the box sort of a genre for me, which is actually a supernatural thriller. The book that I'm going to be reading is Swimming Lessons by Malcolm Sia, and I am so excited to be reading this book. Malcolm is a Singaporean lit author, and I don't think I've read anything by Singaporean authors, so that's again a first. This is an ARC copy. It's an advanced reader's copy, and it is going to be released on 29th of April. So you see, your girl gets advanced readers copies as well. So yeah, anyway, I also got a little other stuff with this. It's about Michelle Tan, who is growing up, but her growing up is anything but ordinary. And she has a sister who's in a coma, and she feels a shadowy presence following her. And she's pulled into memories of love, loss, longing, and also secrets that she can't escape. Meanwhile, young constable Michael Chakrabarti, he is plagued by eerie phone calls that he receives, and also a mythical lion that lurks in the dark. And lastly, we have Captain Ishan, who is leading the Department of Supernatural Oddities and is on the brink of unlocking a truth that might consume him entirely. So, Dayam, I haven't read a supernatural thriller with three parallel narratives, so I haven't read anything like that. The maximum that I've read, I guess, is dual POV. But like three narratives is super exciting. So again, the first of many. And I think we should really just dive into it.
have been quite sick lately, but since my voice is sort of bearable and pleasant to your ears now, I will be doing a reading update. So, since I was sick, I read more. I love reading when I'm sick because it's very comforting. So, I read about half of the book already, and it's absolutely amazing. The steady pacing is really an essential part for the character development because that is quite important, that we get to understand what the characters actually are, and their complexities, because all these characters are very, very complex. So the steady pacing is very essential for that. And um, each character has their own struggles, has their own different voices basically, and that really makes it very interesting. The multiple povs and also the alternating between time lines basically is done very smoothly, because not everybody is able to pull that off, and I am extremely surprised at how smoothly Malcolm has achieved to do so, because you don't feel confused at all with the point of views of various characters, and neither do you feel confused when the timelines are switching. It is very, very smooth. It's done absolutely effortlessly. Now, since after about more than half of the book has passed, I feel that the air of mystery and supernatural elements is now tightening itself around the narrative, and I really am enjoying that part, because I haven't read a supernatural thriller before this, and I think I am going to sit down and finish this like right now, because there's only a little more, a little less than half of the later part left. So I may want to finish it right now, because honestly, I just can't put it down. So let's give it a shot. So I finished the book, and oh my god, it was so heartfelt and overwhelming, honestly. And I just can't wrap my head around the ending. It's like how you're haunted by your grief, and how good memories can become haunting as well is one of the major themes that I feel relate to me from the book. This book explores identity and themes of sibling relationships and bonds, and also grief, loss, finding yourself within all that, and of course blending all of that with the theme of it being a supernatural thriller. So I there's so many things going on in the book, but not even one a point felt as if it was out of place, or like everything is all over here and there. It did not feel like that. Everything felt very well put together. It was very cohesive. The ending, sure, like it left me to think a little bit extra because it wasn't a very conventional ending. So I sort of did have to think about it a little bit, but then it all fell into place. It made sense, and that is really amazing. I really want to read more by this author. I'm really excited to read more by Malcolm, and I think it is absolutely amazing the way the timelines were so perfectly executed, the multiple povs was perfectly executed. There are so many elements in the book that are absolutely smooth, and just you don't feel lost in the book, and it was so quick. Actually, the pacing at in the first half was a little steady, but then in the second half it quickly progressed, and there was a lot of things happening all at once. So I think it was done intentionally to make you feel all that surge of emotion, and that sense of immediate or emergency. Basically, there is a sense of identity in the book as well. Each character is struggling to find their own place in this very complex world, and isn't every human trying to do so? So that is also another thing that really touched me, and I really think that you should read this book, because it's not that I received an arc so I am giving out a positive review. Honestly, that never affects me. You can trust me on that one for sure. But this book is genuinely very heartfelt, and also the book has amazing vocabulary. Like, the words used in the book are just so different, and they're so very well placed. So I kind of learned a lot of new words from the book. But one of my favorite word that I learned from the book is Saturnine, which is just another word for gloomy. But then it's so fancy. I love the word. I don't know, now it'll stay with me for like quite a while now. There are many words in the book that I really did not know, and then I was like, oh, this seems nice, this seems nice, what does this mean? So I think Saturnine will stay with me for quite a while now. I loved the word. I don't know why, it just pulls me towards it. It was so new, so different. I haven't heard of it previously, so maybe that's why. So yeah, all in all, it was a packed read with a lot of emotions, and each and every page had a very different, distinct emotion. If you love quick paced reads with multiple POVs, shifting timelines, supernatural elements, an air of or sense of mystery, and also if you love swimming, then you should definitely read this book. I absolutely loved the book, and I really hope that you love it as well. It comes out on 29th of April, and I hope you will check it out. um if you want more reading vlogs, do let me know. This was my very first time trying out a reading vlog, and I know it may be a little all over the place because I don't really know how to vlog very well. And then I fell sick, so that was like a cherry on the cake, because then I literally forgot that I was making a vlog. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll stay tuned for more. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye.